my name is Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and I'm back with another Goodwill Outlet bins haul. I got exactly 50 pounds and it was not a good day. At my bins, if you've watched my other videos, you know that the price goes down a bunch if you hit 50 pounds, so I always try to, and today was a struggle. I actually went up hoping I had enough and I only had 41 or so, so I had to go back, grab some more stuff. There's just a couple things that I'm actually excited about, so a lot of this is going to go to thredUP and the buy sell trade stores, but let's dig in. I haven't sorted it yet, so it's going to be all mixed up, but first up, we have some little corduroy pants from Zara. I love to pick up Zara kids stuff. The buy sell trade stores like it. Sometimes I sell it. These will go to Once Upon a Child though. We have this little sweater for kids as well. The brand is Heartstrings Baby, which I think I've sold once or twice before. I think I'll probably just take it to Once Upon a Child, but I could sell this one and it's cute, but we'll have to see if they're taking sweaters right now, because when I went in earlier this week, they do have a lot of their spring summer stuff out, but they may still be taking all year. Here is some Urban Outfitters. This is like a nice oversized corduroy shirt. I just thought the color was nice and the style. I don't know if it's men's or women's. I'm gonna try Play-Dohs with it and see if they will take that. We did find, I think, 2 pieces of Lulu today. This one is a little t-shirt. It actually has the hang tag in it, which is amazing because most of the time these styles don't have the size dots. So this one is a size 4. And I will list that one myself. I have another pair of Zara pants. There was actually 3 or 4 pairs like right in a little pile. The other 2 were stained, so I just grabbed 2 good condition ones. And those will go to Once Upon a Child too, as will these Old Navy shorts. They're like a boy's size 8, so nice to find a slightly bigger size. Did find a couple little like sets of activewear. These don't have a brand, so they're probably just Amazon or something, but I think with having the set that Play-Dohs will like that, so I have a couple of those. This is a bodysuit from Abercrombie. I have sold quite a few Abercrombie bodysuits. They're like a thicker material, so they're pretty nice, and they're pretty popular, so I have good luck with them. This one's kind of basic, but my Play-Dohs doesn't take bodysuits unless they're new with tags, so have to sell that one myself. This is another one of those. It's pretty much the exact same set, just a slightly different color, so once again going to Play-Dohs. And then these are some leggings from Aloe, and I will look up this style and stuff and see how old they are. I don't know Aloe super well. I don't see a tag in them, so I have to see like if I can figure out the size and stuff. If I can't, then I may try Play-Dohs with those too. I found a few pieces of fabric to give to my mom to make things with. There was a whole pile of stuff, but I thought these were some really cute prints. More Once Upon a Child stuff. This is a little like bubble from Old Navy. Thought that was adorable. And then this is a little dress from Princess Rose. Not familiar, but cute. And then this one is Mini Bowden, which I do like to sell, and this one's in good shape, so I probably will list that one myself. More kids stuff. You know, it's not a good day when like half my stuff is just like bleh brand kid stuff for Once Upon a Child, but hey, it brings money and it's all pretty lightweight. So some more shorts. These are Carter's. Little sweatshirt from Renee Roth. Thought that was cute. Even though it's a sweatshirt, I figured that was kind of like America style, so maybe they'll put it out with their like Memorial Day stuff. This is Children's Place little skirt in like a bigger size. This is also Mini Bowden. This one's probably a little bit older, but it's like a shift dress. In this print, I will list that one too. We've got some pants from Primary, which I hadn't heard of before, and I'd come across it, but I didn't know what it was. I think Amanda Pruitt talked about it. So they're like known for basics and stuff, but my Once Upon a Child seems to like it. The piece for there is this Disney Princess sweatshirt. This is from the brand Monica and Andy. So it's just a collab, but good condition. And that's, so got a few bamboo pieces. These are little sleepies, and this is like a mermaid scale footie. I will list that one. You know I love to pick up bamboo. And then these are just, I only found the pants, also from Lil Sleepies. So I have a few like separates of bamboo stuff that I'm probably just gonna end up lotting together. Kids piece that I will sell is these Roller Rabbit pajamas. Roller Rabbit is a brand you should definitely know about for adults and children, particularly the pajamas that kind of have this style of like a print on it. This is chickens and kangaroos and elephants, I think. Their hearts are very popular, and the sock monkeys are like their iconic print, but Roller Rabbit pajamas do great. I've sold a few pairs. I only grabbed these because it was brand new, but it's this little set of like baby mittens. I'm gonna see if Once Upon a Child will take them. I'm not sure. I've never tried to bring them mittens before, so not sure if they'll take them. First piece for ThredUp is this one-piece bathing suit. It is Calvin Klein, and it's a size 18, so seemed to be all in good condition. This is Urban Outfitters. I will take this to Plato's. It's like a little corset bra top. This is another Monica and Andy piece. I'm sure this is for Thanksgiving, but thought that was a really cute little sweatshirt. This is a cool vintage bag that I came across. It's in really great condition. It doesn't have any branding or anything in it. I didn't see any tags, but it feels like it's suede. But I just thought the style was really cool, so I will list that. More shorts for Once Upon a Child. These are crew cuts, size 12. Crew cuts is J. Crew's kids brand. And then these ones were new with tags from Kid Picks, which I think, I could be wrong. I thought that it was kind of a Stitch Fix subscription service for kids. These are just like a colored skinny jean, but I grabbed them since they were brand new. And usually Once Upon a Child takes almost anything that's new. Another active set. These were all like in a pile together for Plato's. Hopefully they take them, because that's not something I want to sell with them being no brand. Although I suppose I could like lot them together, but some more Zara Kids pants. These are some little cargos that I will take to Once Upon a Child, as is this NASA t-shirt. Another active set, but this one I will sell because this one is Gymshark. So it's like a long sleeve cropped top and the matching leggings. Gymshark sometimes will have a tag in the normal spot, but if you're looking and you can't find the tag, check in the legs, because for some reason they put it like at the ankle. So that's a size small, and so it is the top, I believe. So got that little set. Plato's, I grabbed this because it was new. This is from Boohoo, which is a pretty low end fast fashion brand, but since it was new, I thought the style was kind of fun. It's like a maxi skirt in like a faux croc print. I'm hoping that they like that. We have some jeans here. These are Levi Wedgie Straight that I'm hoping Plato's will take. Goodwill wanted $8, which is our normal jeans price, I believe. But these just don't sell well for me. So hopefully they'll take them. Sometimes they're not always happy with taking black pants or black jeans opposed to regular colored jeans, but they do have lots of Levi's in the store, so gonna try it. Then this one I have to double check because I don't think I looked it up, but the brand is Kings Road, and it's a midi dress. It kind of looks Anthropologie-ish, but I don't believe it is. It's like a midi. I'm most likely sending this into thredUP. This was a halfway decent find as well. So this is like a raincoat from Outdoor Research, which this is their logo. And that's the tag in this. It is a pretty expensive outdoor brand. This has like, you know, the seam sealed, which means it's usually a good quality raincoat and stuff. So I've never sold outerwear from this brand before, but seems to be in good shape, so I will list that one. This is a new with tags cashmere scarf from Louisa Perini. Not familiar with the brand, but thredUP, I like to send in scarves, especially when they're so lightweight and brand new. These are going to thredUP as well, just because they were new with tags. They're Hillary Radley. They're just like khaki pants, but since they were new, I send lots of more business casual stuff to thredUP than what I list myself. So not exciting, but new with tags is always good. And this is new as well for Once Upon a Child. It's fall themed, but brand new, from Burt's Bees. So they should take that, hopefully. This was another Lulu piece. This is a sports bra with like this very thin strap. It still has the pads in it, which is great. It does have some deodorant marks, but those are super easy to get out. That doesn't bother me. Size 6 and has the code, so current enough for me, and not very supportive, but I imagine this is like a fairly popular style. Like the Power Y tanks are pretty popular, so guessing that is probably from that line. We actually have another raincoat type piece. This one is more almost trench length, and this is Everlane. And I have definitely slowed down on picking Everlane up, but I thought this was style worth trying. And it's pretty lightweight for the bins for a jacket, so that helps too. That's an extra small. Some more Once Upon a Child. These are Old Navy, like wide leg little beach pants. These are some little muslin bluey shorts. And this is just for me. It's just a linen button-down shirt that I thought would make a nice cover-up for the beach this summer from Land's End. Wouldn't pick this up normally, but for myself, happy to have it. These I think will probably go to thredUP, but I have to double check. They're 100% silk, like skinny pants with kind of the elastic waistband. The brand is Girl Band of Outsiders, which I'm not familiar with, but it has French and US sizing, so figured I'd grab them, thredUP if nothing else, but maybe they're worth me listing. This is going to go to Plato's. This is like definitely vintage, little faux leather fanny pack, so thought they'd like that. This is also vintage, and not something I would normally pick up, but I just saw people talking about how strawberry shortcake stuff was really popular. So this is vintage, or yeah, I guess now it is vintage. It's from 2005. So it's this little, I imagine this is kids, but it needs a little reshaping, so I'll stuff it, but really fun little vintage find. You can kind of tell its shape a little bit better if I stuff it, but I'm gonna just leave it stuffed for a little while before I take pictures of it. Meant to look this up, but I guess it fell through the cracks. The brand is Lively. Not familiar with it, but it is a like padded wireless bra. So hopefully worth me having. I found a whole bunch of separates, but only one match of some Hannah Anderson pajamas. These are, I think, a size 4. And they are like mermaid under the sea print. So the shorts and the short sleeves, I will list those. I have some little baby Zara jeans for Once Upon a Child, which seems to be my biggest pile so far today, which is weird, but this is going there as well. This is a little cardigan from Ralph Lauren, 6 months. Cute. We've got some vintage Oshkosh overalls. These don't do as well as people like to say they do online, but they're cute, and I have sold a few pairs. So these have little teddy bears on them. Some Paw Patrol sweatpants. I told you guys it was really a boring day, I'm sorry, but wanted to share anyway because not every day am I finding Gucci ties and designer jeans. So this one is shabby chic. I don't pick up a ton of footies and onesies to bring to Once Upon a Child, but I like the style of that one enough. This could be decent. This is vintage Diane von Furstenberg, and I believe it's probably a nightgown, but it has a couple stains on it. It's maxi length, which is cool. I'm sure it's silk, so I have to see if I can get them out, but grabbed it very lightweight just in case. I can't get them out, not a huge loss. And this is for ThredUp. I grabbed it since it was brand new. Banana Republic. It's definitely a little dated, but it's 100% silk and brand new. Got some more vintage overalls. I don't think they do have a brand. The brand is Health Techs, made in USA, but just thought these were adorable. They're more of like a corduroy style. They have these little ruffles. I think people who like to dress their kids in vintage clothing will love those. This is Carter's, just a little baby dress. We've got a swimsuit. This is from Members Mark, which is Sam's Club maybe? Little boy shark bathing suit. They have bathing suits out already at my Once Upon a Child, so figured I would start collecting some. These I will list. So these are Gap maternity. They're like a cargo in green. They're in great condition and they're an XXL. So I figured that was a good size, and we'll see how those do. I've sold a handful of maternity stuff. I don't come across very much. And like my buy-sell trade stores don't take it or anything. So if it's not worth me selling, I don't really pick it up. We've got some more activewear. These are Free People Movement. The feather is always their logo. They have some light pilling, but nothing I'm worried about. It should clean up just fine with a sweater shaver. Will probably list those myself. And we have this little Janny and Jack dress, and this looks just like a dress like that is super popular. Oh, it's actually a romper for adults right now. It's super popular style, so it's got to be really current. Let's see. Easter 2024. So I will definitely list this one myself. It's so cute. We've got some more kids pants. These are Gap boys cargo. Then this is Banana Republic, and I just thought it was kind of a cool style. It's like an anorak style rain jacket. It's from 2022, so pretty current. I think I'm gonna try Play-Dohs with it, and I think that they'll take it for their boys section. And these are for Play-Dohs too. I'm guessing they're just Shein. They just have like a size tag, but I thought the style of these was cute. Little shorts, hopefully they like them. This I grabbed since it was brand new. It's a little dress with the little shorts still attached and the headband actually from Carter's. Whole cute little set, 6 months. So they'll definitely take that. These I have to look up. These are definitely vintage Wrangler little kids shorts. This is the tag in them. So for sure vintage. I just have to see if there's a market for it or not. If not, I'll take them to Once Upon a Child. These are some more new Carter's. They are fleece lined leggings though, so hopefully they'll still take them because they're new, even though that's definitely a bit out of season. I did find 2 linen things today. I told you it was a stretch, but both of these are things I would pick up anyway. This is Pottery Barn Teen, and it's the Harry Potter collab. So it's a duvet cover. I'm pretty sure it's a full/queen size, but it's got like Hedwig and the moon and stars on it. So in terms of like being aggressively Harry Potter, it's not too bad, but it's a very weird material. It's almost like a sheet, but it's the duvet cover. So grab that. I imagine I'll get like 50 or so for it. Would always be better if you can find the matching pillowcases, but that did not happen with this, but I still think I'll do well with that one. Got some more kids. These are habitual. They probably had a matching top at some point, but I think that's a good style of pants. And another bathing suit to bring. This is that Primary brand again. So got that. I did find one little Free People dress. It's got like a pleated kind of fuller skirt, but it has a very odd tag, which normally I would have thought that this was pretty old, but I don't think that it is based on the inside tag. I'm thinking it's only like a year or 2 old. So I don't know why it has that odd tag, but really cute little dress. I'll list this one. I don't remember buying these, but they're another pair of maternity pants. These ones are Old Navy. They are a skinny size 4. I don't really know why I bought these. I'll list them, and they're in good shape, but that's not ideal. So oops on that, but that's okay. These are some guys' Fabletics pants that I was going to try to take to Play-Dohs. They are kind of like the golf material guy pants. I'm hoping since they're more athleisure than like a pair of chinos that they'll take them. I think this is a good brand. I looked it up and it had some kind of mixed reviews on Poshmark, but Nina Ricci, not sure how you say it, but they're like kind of a see-through silky pant. I have to see with some better research if I should sell them or just send a thread up. It seems to retail for a lot, but these are kind of an odd style, so to be determined on those. More Zara Kids. These are another pair of like cargo jeans style pants. This is a cute little bomber jacket from Zara for adults, size small. I think I most likely will list that piece, but Play-Dohs would probably take it too. More baby Zara. That will go to Once Upon a Child. Did grab a pair of jeans to bring to Play-Dohs. These are the OG straight from Old Navy. They're button fly, nice looser light wash cut, so I think they'll take them. Old Navy little shirt. Got some more Carter's shorts. We have some H&M denim shorts to bring to Plato's. They're like a nice looser style. Plato's told me that they're starting to take shorts in March, so I'll hold on to them for a week or two, and then we should be good to go. These are some men's jeans that I was going to try to take to Plato's. They are American Eagle, the Airflex Temp Tech in a 34-30. So give those a shot. This is a baby blanket, which I don't typically pick up because my Once Upon a Child doesn't really take it, but it is from Angel Deer, which is a brand I like to sell, and I've never tried their baby blankets before, so figured if there was ever a day where I needed to pick up more things, it was this one, so hopefully that has decent comps. Some more baby for Once Upon a Child. This is H&M, little pants. More Zara baby. This was a little Old Navy set that I had picked up the pants, and then in another bin I actually found the top, so even better, they'll be much more likely to take it as a set, but that's super cute. This is a little Old Navy like waffle dress. We have Abercrombie little dress. This one's pretty unsubstantial, so I may actually try Plato's with this one. I do sell dresses from Abercrombie and have sold quite a few, but that one's kind of boring, so probably just gonna try to take it to Plato's. Then the last two things are, this is probably the best find of the day. This is Hatch, and Hatch is a very expensive maternity brand, which is normally the only really maternity brand that I pick up. It is a midi dress in like a ribbed jersey knit. It has a few bins marks on it. It's super stretchy, that I'm 100% sure will come out. It looks like just dust, so really excited about that one. And then last is the other linen that I found. So this is a comforter from Anthropologie. So sadly I only found one pillowcase, but one is better than none. Here is the tag, and I'm pretty sure it's a king size set, but the one pillowcase, really pretty. Actually, it's a duvet, not a comforter, but it has that same kind of floral, and then the back is the striping. It seemed to be in really good shape. The only thing that stinks about picking up linens like this is trying to take the pictures, but at least I already found the, like, on Pottery Barn, the Harry Potter one, so as long as you can get a cover photo of it like set up on the bed nicely, it makes it easier, because obviously you need a lot of space to be able to take a full picture of it. So I think this will do good. I don't think I've sold bedding from Anthropologie before. I have found pillows from Anthropologie, like fully stuffed accent pillows, but I don't believe I've sold bedding, so excited to see how this does. It's really pretty, and yeah, so not a great haul. This is I would say more what you could expect to find at the bins, and you get lucky when you find a few great pieces, but honestly this is pretty bad for my bins. I usually find at least a few really great pieces, so it is what it is. Hopefully the buy sell trade stores easily cover the whole haul, and what I have left to list will just be profit. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.